to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Sally Saputo, and here's what's making news now. The Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council has passed a budget, but the mayor says he plans to make some changes. On Thursday night, the council passed a new $273 million budget. That's $2 million more than the mayor had proposed. He says that's too much. He says the city needs to live within its means, and that's why he says he plans to veto parts of the budget that the council passed.
What this is about is restoring our city to fiscal responsibility, financial responsibility. This is about the taxpayers. It's about getting a good deal for the taxpayers. Council's worked hard on this, but this is the toughest budget in the 37 years of the merged government.
The mayor will decide which items to veto by July 1st, the first day of the fiscal year. Council will then have the opportunity to override any of his vetoes, but it will require more than 9 votes. The next scheduled council meeting is July 5th. A big night for UK after 4 former basketball players are picked during last night's NBA draft. Former Kentucky guard Brandon Knight is headed to the Detroit Pistons. He was the 8th pick in last night's draft. Josh Harrelson was picked 45th by the New Orleans Hornets, but they later agreed to trade him to the New York Knicks. DeAndre Liggins was taken by Orlando as the 53rd overall pick, and Enes Kanter was the 3rd overall pick, going to Utah Jazz. Another Kentucky star, Kenneth Faried of Morehead State, was the 22nd pick overall. He will be playing for the Denver Nuggets. Cleanup continues in Montgomery County today after Thursday's storms battered the area. Residents say it looked like a tornado tore through, damaging structures, including several barns, drowning several trees and power lines. Traffic on Route 11 was backed up for several hours while crews from Kentucky Utilities worked to restore power. Racing at Churchill Downs is expected to start again today, less than 2 days after the twister hit the famed racetrack, causing damage to the barns and the chapel. It was one of 4 tornadoes the National Weather Service confirms hit Louisville, and is apparently the first time Downs has been hit by a tornado since 1928. Some say the given amount of damage, it's a surprise that no one was hurt.
When you see this debris and not one of our horses has a scratch, not one of our employees has a scratch, when you look, you can't believe it.
Some of the horses displaced by the damage were brought to Keeneland. That's the ABC 36 News Update. I'm Sally Saputo, and be sure to check back for more information on WTVQ.com.